Welcome to my big King of the Castle stream. My King of the Castle stream. My King of the Castle stream. Hello. Oh, did I leave my reverb on? Oh, this is so embarrassing. Oh, I have to turn my reverb off. Okay, I turned it off. Okay. I got you.
Yarbless just subscribed. LilyHops yes.
Welcome to my big chat. Welcome. This is the size of the window. Doesn't get any bigger than this. There's also a border over here. Oh, very cool line work today. Very cool. Cool lines. Okay. Hi. Hi, welcome to my stream. Welcome. It's a cool effect on border. No, this ain't up. I'm sorry, I take it back. I'm sorry, I told you to shut up. I shouldn't have told you to shut up.
Iron Face just subscribed.
Iron Face! Thank you for subscribing for 2 months. Very cool. Hello, welcome. Hi, just Cerebro. Can everybody hear me okay? Can you hear me? Hi. Is my reverb on? You sound perfect. Okay, good. Okay. Who wants to play a little bit of King of the Castle? You sound blurry. You sound blurry. Oh, hell no, this game. Yeah, you're the one who killed me in this game. New Dynasty. Let me show you my characters. Okay, this is my capital character. Look, you get different characters. This is my Barons of the March character. Look. Cool. Let me show you my characters. This is my Chiefs of the North character. She's so cool. Whoa! She's got the drip. This is my Counts of the East character. She's my goth character. She's goth. Here's my Grandees of the South character. Cool. Look, here's my Patricians of the Coast character. Cool, sometimes I like to give her a little hat, but not all the time. Not all the time. Lillian 144p. Yeah. Yeah. I have a low P number today. Yeah. I couldn't get the bandwidth. Okay. I couldn't get the bandwidth to get a high P amount. Yeah, small P. Okay. Okay, is that okay with you? Little sister, little resolution. It looks like this is a memoriam stream after you died.
The Aussie Giant just subscribed. Looking a little blurry.
You
Do I
have
need
to get your
glasses?
glasses
Lily
fixed. This seems a little bit loud to me. Okay, it's better now. It's better. This is my Patricians of the Coast character. Okay. Does she have glasses? Does she have glasses? And different characters from like different regions, they have like, so this one's like vampire themed, this one's like, oh, cool barbarian themed, this one's, I don't know, who cares, this one's like a farmer, this one's like, oh, a merchant, port city, merchant, mercantile, drip. Yeah. That looks dumb. That's dumb too. Hat or no hat? What kind of hat do we give her?
Ultimate Drago cheered. X200. It's Lily Hopkins Lily01.
What kind of hat? Thank you for the 14 months, Malroad Kill.
Malroad Kill just
Thank you,
subscribed.
Malroad Kill. Thank you. No tiny hat. Major hat. This is ground control to Major Steve. You're gonna mine diamonds. A beard. Hold up. Give her the glasses now. That's funny. That reminds me of my emoji I always use. Okay. I do like the glasses, but I'm not going to because then my Barons of the March, she looks like a librarian to me. Kind of like a librarian. Hi, Kurok. Hi, Kurok. Hi, Ultimate Juggler, librarians. Yeah. Librarians. New Dynasty, let's start a new dynasty. I'm gonna call this monarch name. That would be Lily. Dynasty name, that would be, Hopkins. Queen, oh, it changes it. What the? Okay. Queen Lily of the Hopkins, if you can change this, like, oh, King, Monarch, you should be able to do Princess. Am I right? Come on. Good with the program. Shame on you. You'd think it would be a little more progressive. Okay. Party game, play on Twitch. Okay, so you have to go to like some website, I guess. Some kind of special website. Then it wouldn't be a kingdom, it would be a principality, oh yeah. Is it a queendom? Can you have a queendom? Are you allowed to have one of those? Play on Twitch. Players who have bought the game will appear in the story more often. Oh, okay, I didn't realize this was some kind of pay to win. Okay. Twitch extension. Our Twitch extension shows players their region, whatever. I'm not doing that. Go to the website. Yeah, Donut Wall. We got Donut Walls. Or is this some kind of pay away? We play through an extension with you and we become noble too. You go to a website, you don't need the I'll show you. Okay. Choose 3 regions. Okay, we have to pick 3 ones. So you can have the librarians. They're famous for their belligerence and hunting, so they're like a martial. Like, oh, this this area in your kingdom is known for really good military. They're really awesome. And these guys did worship like dogs or something and live in the mountains because they're not that civilized. And these guys also live in the mountains, but they're like creatures of the night. And these guys, you spelled duelist wrong. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. The patricians are wealthy seafaring merchants known for their cleverness, and they wear special masks. I think we gotta have these guys. They're kind of cool. Okay, I don't want the counts of the East. I think the counts of the East are stupid. Okay. Which three should... Okay. Barons, chiefs, grandees, and patricians. Which three should I pick? You like barons? Okay, we'll do barons, patricians, and grandees or chiefs? Grandees or chiefs? Which one? Chiefs, grandees, Skyrim, grandees. Okay, chiefs. Okay, you can join by typing !join followed by pronoun, e.g. join she. Players can join mid-game and their wealth and region are saved in continued games. That's kind of cool, actually. Okay. Yeah, you can type join in Twitch chat. Holy crap, look at all the people joining. Look how many! Look how many joins! Oh my gosh! I kind of like the patricians the best. They're awesome. They're pirates. You're from the North. Skyrim. Look at all the people. Okay, it says you can keep joining it when the game is in progress, so we're gonna start it. Maybe I should make text and be like, you can join by typing join. Oh, it says you can up here, so I don't care. Okay, I know this already. I know all this already. Hey Pangea. Hey Dente. Okay. Okay, so basically the way this works is you join a team and you're trying to get your team to like take the throne. You want them to be the successors to the throne. You do not want the other regions to be like, oh, the other region wants to be king, huh? No. No. Our region only is king. Yeah. It's not Marble Race. Events. Each season you'll get 3 events to play. Click one to get started, okay? Look! The frozen wastes. Holy crap. The north. The march. Okay, the red guys are down here. This is where the red guys are, and you're really good at faith. You have a high faith number and good farming. The chiefs up here in the north, the blue guys. The blue team has the best military in all the lines. In all the lines. And the patricians, who are like everywhere. This green team. They have the highest trades. They're the wealthiest. Okay. And then this other color here is me. Okay, click an event. The monarch must acquire an heir and complete their ambition to win the game. A spouse is useful but not necessary. Cool. Complete your ambition before a scheme or a rebellion usurps you, or before you lose all authority, treasury, stability. Okay, so the monarch loses if they lose all of the authority, treasury, or stability. So you want to choose events and conditions that will make these lower for me to get to 0. Yes. This is the monarch, the streamer character. If any of the kingdom stats get to 0 at the start of a season, okay, the start of a season is when it's checked, the game will end. These are region stats, okay. If defiance is higher than authority and stability, a region can trigger a rebellion. Okay, that's cool. Your Majesty! The first few years of your reign are the most difficult. Yeah, you guys are trying to overthrow me. You guys want to be king. You do not want me to be king. I cannot be king. You want to be king. You're new and unproven. The nobles of the council will scheme against you. That's chat. The nobles of the council, hoping to throw you off the throne and put their own puppets claimant in your place. Those fools couldn't scheme their way out of a paper bag. Better queens than you have been toppled by the treacherous nobles, your majesty. Yeah, treacherous. To defeat their schemes, you must secure an heir and prove that you are worthy of the crown by completing an ambition. My question is this: when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Okay, this is where I pick my goal. Okay, my goal. I can pick military, stability, authority, farming, trade, or faith. I picked the architect of the golden age. My goal is trade. I'm trying to become as wealthy as possible. My goal is wealth. Okay, wealth. A lofty goal indeed. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall trade as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. What are you gonna do with your money? I'm gonna use it to, save the spotted owl. I'm going to save the spotted owl with my money. Okay. Who's spotted than me? Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time, said the Chancellor. Shouldn't I be giving the orders now? Of course, Your Majesty.
Watchmakering just subscribed. I like LilyHo Frog. I like LilyHo Frog. I like LilyHo Frog. I like LilyHo Frog. I like LilyHo Frog.
Thank you very much for the 24 months. That's 2 years in frog time. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you enjoyed the stream. You can join this. By the way. Hold on. I'll make a text source. Oh, you have to do the pronoun too. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I think you can join. Yeah, you can join without them. It just makes you a they. Yeah. Okay. Of course, Your Majesty. But to delay any longer would make the nobles, you guys are the nobles by the way, restless. And when nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back they can poke. Very well then, what must I do? As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. What? But it's my coronation. This isn't an absolute monarchy, Your Majesty. Everything has to be run past a council vote. Even this. So I can't declare everything. I need your vote because you guys are the nobles of the different regions. So to decide anything, I need your help. But you're trying to get the throne. You want to become king. You don't think I'm a good enough king. Yeah. Shall we call the nobles in? Choices and stats. Certain choices will change stats. Some choices that do so will indicate this change here. Not all choices that change stats have these indicators, and they do not show their regions affected. Okay, this is how voting works. This is the main part of the game. A monarch can change how a vote is run with a law. You can use one law per vote. Okay, I can use laws to influence the votes that you guys do. Try using your veto on one option you dislike. Okay, when a vote comes up, you guys, you can vote by typing !vote followed by the letter. So vote A or vote B. Got it. Blue sauce. The monarch may close the vote at any time after there is B. There's a time limit. Okay, so this is how you would vote. I show you. And I have to do start vote. I am interested in raising trades. So knowing that, which should I veto? I can mark my preferred option or I can veto one. Okay, my preferred option. Throw me in the river. You can't take yourself too seriously. Throw me in the river. Okay, it's a fun way to have our coronation. I don't want the nobles to think I'm all serious. Yeah, we have fun here. Okay, now you can vote. Cool. Oh, look. A lot of people want to throw me in the river. Oh, no one likes the religion one, huh? You don't like the religion one. Yeah, it's like a pool party. Yeah, this was my preferred choice. Yeah. Okay. The vote is complete, so it looks like it was C, my choice. Voting has closed. 18 nobles voted to throw me in the river. This shows which stat has changed and by how much. Where? Oh, okay. So my stability went up from 5 by 1 to 6, and my authority went down. So remember, if you get authority to 0, or stability to 0, or treasury to 0, I lose. And that's good for you. You want that. I just decided then. The queen will be thrown in the river. What? What kind of coronation is that? It's a very traditional ceremony dating back to Queen Alma the Wise. It's meant to represent you being, reborn, I guess, as queen. The nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurling you into the shallow water with a cheer. When you climb back up the bank, soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places a crown upon your head. Is it your imagination? Or are some of the nobles stifling giggles? They wouldn't dare. Not in my kingdom. Not in my kingdom. Yeah, we have to assassinate them. Okay, time to meet some of the nobles. My lady. Tips hat. Now that you're queen, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom, the wintry north, the wealthy coast, and of course the bleak march. I want to meet the coast people because they're my favorite, sorry. Ooh, Garrity. This is Garrity. Noble Patrician Garrity representing the patricians of the coast. This is like the big trading nation. A pleasure, your esteemed. A pleasure. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. Okay, let's talk to the march. Premium nobles. This is a player who has bought the game. They can set their customizations and they can appear in exclusive storylines. Ooh. Arthur Figgis. Okay. He's a baron, so he has high farming and high faith. Yeah. Hail and well met, my liege. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape. Okay, now we're gonna talk to the chiefs. This is Kiri no Main. Good luck in the days ahead, your greatness. You'll need it dealing with us lot. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. You may speak me with a German accent? Okay, I will. Okay, I will. Now that you've played all events, advance the game by clicking End Season. Okay. Each region will now vote for one of 3 randomly selected schemes. Okay, these are how you win. So each team is going to vote on how they win the game. Because we know how I lose the game and how I win the game. So now you guys get to pick your win condition. Schemes are made up of 3 stages. Oh yeah, each stage is a different win condition. Passing all 3 scheme stages places the region's claimant on the throne, winning the game. It's rain. When have the barons of the march ever backed down from a fight? Never! I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful monarch, on the throne. Okay, the red team. You have to vote for what your win condition is. Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Cool. Okay, so you want to lower my authority. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you for the follow. Okay, gunpowder! What schemes should they pursue to overthrow the new queen and place their preferred claimant's reign on the throne? Gunpowder! How do you see what team you are? I show you. I think I can't be in this event, but I'll show you after. The Republic has called this substance gunpowder. With enough gunpowder, the barons could take over the kingdom. Of course, a sensible queen would never allow one region to hoard such a thing. To do so secretly, the barons must ensure their trading partners don't fear the queen's wrath. To advance their scheme, the barons must lower authority to 4 or less in 2 seasons.
67 cheered. X300. Thank you for making my evening and streaming Lily smile. It's not a big deal, but do be aware that you look very gray and blurry.
Thank you very much for the 300 bits. Okay, so
The Amazing Hammer just subscribed. 2 freaking years.
2 years! Hi, Amazing Hammer. Thank you very much for 2 years of support. Very pog. Okay, so you guys are trying to lower my authority to 4 or more over 2 seasons, and you're already there. Okay, so you only lose this if I raise my authority, I think. Oh, the patricians! Basil. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of Queen Lily. Something must be done. Okay, which scheme should the patricians pursue to overthrow the new queen and place their preferred claimant, Basil, on the throne? Vote for whichever one you want. Go ahead, type votes and then a letter. Go ahead. Go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead, go ahead. Ooh, a tie. Voting has closed. Okay, conspiracy, lower treasury. Okay, you want to lower my treasury. The patricians plan to sink the queen under an ocean of debt. To advance their scheme, the patricians must lower the treasury to 1,500 or less in 2 seasons. Cool. Okay, the chiefs, the blue team. Grimolf. Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be on the throne instead of Lily, not this imposter. How do we make that happen? Whoa, look. Prophecy, Ragnarok, Hornblower. What's Hornblower? Ragnarok is the coolest one. Can you vote for Ragnarok? You're already the highest military force in the whole kingdom. Technically. Voting has closed. Ragnarok, raise own military. The chiefs plan to make an alliance with the ice giants to take over the kingdom. First, they must not be weak, or the giants won't take their proposal seriously. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must raise their military to 5 or more in 3 seasons. You're already there too. Okay, it seems like the patricians are the weakest. Okay, when you have an error there, appear on the right of this page. Okay. If your reign ends abruptly, the nobles will vote for the next monarch. This vote is between the 2 regions with the highest combined stats and your heir if you have one. Okay. Cool. Cool. How can I view who's in which team? How do I view that? It's a Twitch add-on thing. Oh. Noble list on the left where? Oh. Cool. Look. Look for your cool name. What is this? Text for ants? Okay. Your Majesty! This is Baron Mr. Sofit from the Barons of the March. Your Majesty, this is a big outrage. I demand justice! Last week, I was talking to noble patrician watchmakering, and he shook my hand as a supposed show of reconciliation, and then he stole my family's lucky ring. Tips below. Nonsense! Rummage through your drawers and I'm sure you'll find the thing, said noble patrician watchmaker. Your Highness, a feud has stood between our families for centuries. Watchmaker's ancestor left my ancestor penniless after a cutthroat dice game. Please, being a bad gambler is hardly a grievance. Enough! My ship sails in the morning. I know watchmaker stole my priceless ring. It brings the March great luck and bounty, and my dear cousin is to wear it when they marry. Okay, how should the council handle the accusation that watchmaker stole the Marcher ring? Okay. Okay. We have to arrest him. Arrest watchmaker. Arrest him. Do you see what he's done? He stole the magic ring. Please arrest him. No, stop. Do not. B. We have to arrest him. He stole. He's a thief. Was the fair trial? No. No trial. Only arrest. Yeah, Mr. Soffit got his ring back, and watchmaker went to jail. You went to Yale. No! I'm innocent, I tell you. Okay, oh no. The coast is very defiant now. Their defiance went up by 3 from that. They can have a rebellion. Watchmaker. Your people are very mad at me. They're very mad at me. Yeah, you started something. You've been imprisoned. And now watchmaker too has joined the council. Come on, out you go. As the watch drag them out, the council hall falls into stunned silence. But the barons share satisfied glances. The March is now loyal to me. And now the kingdom authority is credible. Now it's credible. That was cool. I like that. Cool. Now I have cred. It's Baron Zero Lager. Your Majesty, it's our honor to invite you to the Lord's Hunt next year. The hunt will be taking place in late spring, so please keep your schedule clear. What is the Lord's Hunt? Only the most important event in the entire calendar. All the barons embark on a marvelous 2-week hunting trip. To refuse our invitation would be a dishonor. Come along, bring your whole retinue. You might bag a big one, Okay, I look forward to it. Of course, we're waiting you. Define retinue. It's like a detachment of soldiers. Marshal, now that you are queen, you need personal protection. Why? I could plunge my sword into your heart right now, could I not? Please don't hurt me. You need an honor guard to keep you safe from such dangers, Your Majesty. Unfortunately, this is a political decision. What are my options? Each region offers a selection of elite guards, the chiefs with their most famous warrior heroes, the patricians with their champion gladiators from the arena, and the barons offer a squad of battle-hardened veterans. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be loyal to coin above all. I think... Okay, no offense. Okay, no offense to the patricians, gladiators, or whatever, but you guys have the worst military ever. I don't want your gladiators. You guys suck at military. I could take the best military in the land, the Ragnarok, the Chiefs, the Ragnarok Chiefs. That sounds like a sports team. But I could take the second best military in the land, who is more loyal to me. Tell me about the Northern Warriors. Bearded oafs with axes and no manners. They'll get drunk and cause trouble in the palace. No discipline at all, and I can't guarantee they won't run off on some random quest. But they're honorable, and in a fight, unbeatable. Okay, tell me about the veterans of the march. These soldiers have fought more battles than they've had hot dinners. They'll be uncouth, no doubt, and won't adapt well to life in the palace, but they're loyal and tough as nails. What about the coastal gladiators? These guys suck, I'm not picking them. Oh, cool though, look. A gang of low-born crooks who've turned themselves into celebrities through their skill at chopping other people into bits. They're vain and selfish. Their skill in battle is undeniable, but can you trust them? I've made my decision. I have made my decision. The veterans of the march. Oh no! Oh no! I should have gone with the weak military just to lower these guys' defiance. I could have a little bit of a weaker honor guard if it would make the coast less pissed off at me. Ugh. I will make the arrangements at once. The veterans arrive a few weeks later. They march into the throne room in perfect formation before lining up behind your throne, hands on their sword hilts. Each soldier sports a bigger scar than the last. Yeah, red is like... They didn't want to oppose me anyway, so I shouldn't have picked them. More scar than mine. Okay, end season. Okay, now you get to build buildings in your town. You can build buildings. Nobles can use their wealth to bid on any building in the region. This is done through an auction where only the 2 most funded buildings are chosen. When the auction is open, nobles can fund with the following command. Exclamation fund, X. Oh, oh, the letter. And X is personal wealth. I see. Start auction. Look, this is the guide. Look. This is the best game ever. I love this game. I think it's awesome. Am I still in jail? It's okay because Watchmakering 2 exists. But yeah, Watchmakering 1 is in jail forever. We don't... He's in jail. Yeah. But yeah, Watchmakering 2 is in the console right now. Okay, the Barons voted for the theater. It makes authority go down by 1. Oh no. Oh no, you guys. And the chiefs voted to increase their military. Of course you did. Please ban Watchmaker from the stream until he's out of jail. No. I gotta find a spouse. I gotta find a spouse, you guys. In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spy master. But there's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been over a year. I've been busy, Mom. You'd better find them. You'd better... Please. I've taken... Oh, what? I've taken the liberty... I've taken the liberty of finding eligible candidates. Oh, by the way, what's your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? Mom. Mom, why don't you know this? Mom. Excellent. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Yeah, Mom, I'm doing something right now. Okay, we have a coast mission, finally. Your Majesty, I'm Chief Ursador. From the chiefs of the north. The scholars and great thinkers of the coast have invented a new farming implement. Some kind of horse-drawn machine that automatically reaps and threshes grain. They call it a wheat eater. And it's revolutionizing agriculture. The coast is now fruitful. You guys invented a machine that makes you way better at farming than anybody else in the universe. Weed eater. It would be of great use to us in the north. Our farms are struggling to keep up with the demand, you know. We'll not share designs with the likes of you, Northern Leech. This is Alguma. Our people worked hard on that machine. We deserve to reap its rewards, not you. Yeah, Alguma would never say that in like 9 million years. Lily, why do you look like that? 'Cause I wanted to. Whoa, selfish. Hifferino, hi. Okay, it's a vote. Force the patricians to distribute the designs, compensate the patricians for the invention, and then share it with the other regions. Leave the machines in the coast only. Halt the production of the machines. They're an affront to honest farmers everywhere. Honestly, these are all terrible. I don't like any of this. This is bad. These are all awful. B is the fairest. Yeah. I'm thinking about this. I think we've kind of been unfair to the coast in the past. So I think we maybe shouldn't force them to distribute it because they're going to murder us. So I want to cut the coast a break and be like, okay, you can keep this. You invented this. You can keep this. Please don't kill me. Kind of like that. So I'm going to use my veto for the first time. And I'm going to veto this one. You can vote now. Oh, wow. Okay, a lot of people are voting to compensate the patricians and then share it. Okay, I'm okay with that one too. I think that's the second best one. Boom, boom. 18 nobles voted to compensate the patricians for the invention and then share it with the other regions. A fair price, I suppose. Kingdom treasury is now 2,200. Some patricians' wealth has increased. Rewarded for their ingenuity, the patricians are satisfied, as is everyone else who produce brand new wheat eaters for their farms at lightning speed. The March is very good at farming now, and the North is better at farming. It's Mr. Soffit again, the one who got his ring taken. Your Majesty, I've got something a little, embarrassing to tell you. Remember when I accused noble patrician watchmaker II's parent of stealing my family's lucky ring and they were arrested? Funny thing, my cousin actually stole it. Isn't that funny? I needed a ring to propose to my dear castle of the watchmaker family. I knew our families would never allow such a match, so it had to be secret. And I knew the magic ring would bring good fortune to our union. It was the perfect gift. What? By the 9th, my parents rotted away in prison because of this travesty, said Watchmaker II. Your family are on our list names. Don't think I'm letting Casso anywhere near that cousin of yours. No, I agree with you, noble patrician. Please, counsel my liege. Step in and end this ridiculous romance. Okay. Should the love-struck couple from feuding families be broken up? Bless their union, the council loves love. Publicly forbid the union, or the council shouldn't interfere with affairs of the heart. Forbid it, forbid it, forbid it, forbid it, forbid it, forbid it. You have to forbid this love. This love is... No, stop. No, forbid the love. Forbid... The love is bad. Vote B, 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 B. No, no, no. No. No, vote B. It's... No, vote B. No. No. No, it's rigged. You guys cheated. You're ruining with my grand scheme. Okay, 13 nobles voted to say the council shouldn't interfere with affairs of the heart. Okay, I guess so. Okay, look at me. Look at me, I'm the council of nobles. Look at me, I guess I know better. Watchmaker 2 and Mr. Sofit glare at each other as the council moves on. Okay, the march gained a defiance, and the coast also gained defiance. Okay. You can only hope that their feud resolves itself before it erupts further. Am I seriously going to lose the coast because of this stupid stuff? The coast is cringe. The coast is cringe. Yeah, I'm gonna lose the coastal love. I am. Amidst dark and foreboding forests, a small, squat castle stands watch over the Marcher border. There, at the end of the kingdom, a plot is hatching. Baron Pangea. Look here! Our first shipment from Kurth! Baron Trigger Pixels. Incredible! May I see inside? Careful with that torch, you fool! You'll blow us to smithereens! So this is the fabled black powder. Incredibly powerful, but we'll need much, much more to put you on the throne. For the next stage of the Baron scheme, they must raise their trade to 5. Okay, the Barons. Their trade is 5. Okay, this is bad. Okay, the Barons are gonna win. In a dingy seaside tavern, 2 patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. Seth Draxus. The treasure is not empty. The queen won't be tempted by our loan offers. Do 9. Maybe we could arrange, I don't know, some kind of heist? Don't get ahead of yourself, noble patrician. This coup will be conducted entirely within the bounds of the law. We have our principles after all. The patrician's aim is to lower the treasury to 1,500 or less. You can tax a region or collect a common tax. Taxing a region will increase their defiance and decrease noble wealth. The barons sell a weapon cache to the Tatterlands, making a killing. 500 wealth. The other nobles gain 200 wealth. Red team is... Yeah, you guys gained a lot of wealth this season because of the weapons cache you sold, so I'm gonna tax you guys, sorry. I'm gonna tax you. You can't do that. You guys made more money than anybody else that season, so I get to do it. The crystal pox. Chief Nailer. Thank you for the follow. Your Majesty, I bring bad news. An outbreak of crystal pox is ravaging the north. What the heck is that? A terrible disease, Your Majesty. It begins with a rash of boils, which slowly and painfully crystallize until the poor victim is sparkling like a diamond. Sounds kind of pretty. Eventually, the sufferer becomes a crystalline statue. A painful, but admittedly glamorous way to go. How many dead? Whole villages have succumbed. The disease is terribly virulent. Your Majesty, if I may make a suggestion? Victims of crystal pox are only infectious at the boil stage. After they're completely covered with crystals, they don't spread the disease anymore. So if we allow the disease to spread, we can make money in the north on jewelry. But Odhold's horn! That is heartless, even for you! The only way to fight the pox is to close the roads and shut down all trade until the wave subsides. Is that what you want, for the north to lose money? Technically, it only spreads during the boil stage. What should be done about the crystal pox spreading in the north? Spread the pox and harvest the gems? Don't do anything one way or the other? Or quarantine the north to prevent further spreads? Look at how much stuff changes. Vote B, vote B, vote B. It's good for me. Vote B. Vote B, vote B, vote B. Vote B, vote B. Vote B, vote B. Vote B, vote B. Who won? Who won? A gives you 1,000,000 money? Yeah, but it's immoral. It's immoral. Voting tied at 12. Oh, I get to pick. who spread the disease and harvest the gems. Oh no, the North is very, very upset at the kingdom now. They don't think it was, like, ethical, I guess, for me to do that to their people. Hello, King Yoshi. Hello, welcome. The queen does look smug. This is an outrage! How many will die for your greed? How could the council condone this? The North is now aggrieved. The next day, you deliver a speech declaring that the crystal pox is actually a giant hoax, and anyone who believes in it is a fool and probably a traitor. Sure enough, this causes the pox to spread like wildfire. What changed? Wow. Holy crap. Oh, this was not very good for you guys. You guys, I think this disease really damaged our kingdom, which is good for me. This is good for me. Sorry though about your kingdoms. Over the next few months, the crystal pox ravages not just the North, but the entire kingdom, with thousands of peasants falling victim. Farms lie fallow. Peasants turn away from a god that abandons them. Okay. But on the bright side, you add a sparkling hoard to the treasury. In fact, all the nobles make a tidy profit, even Chief Naylan. Cool. I found 3 potential matches for you. One eligible young man from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely. You'll be securing a powerful alliance. What if I don't want to marry any of them, Mom? I want to marry the nobles. That's a decision that can wait until after you've seen them, isn't it? Your mother leads you to the great hall where she's arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Well, I don't even get to meet them. There's no time. You just need to pick a match that befits your station and suits your political needs. She whisks away the cloth from the first portrait. Oh, should I install the Twitch extension? How do I do that? Can you teach me how? This is Skuld, firstborn son of the Northern Denshi clan. Handsome, isn't he? Apparently he's also exceptionally well-mannered and agreeable for a northerner. He keeps the company of witch women and god speakers who have taught him mysterious secrets. Some say he nurses a grudge, though. I can see the appeal. From the coast we have Tobias, the wealthy heir to Lord Patrician the Smiles estate. I mean, just look at him. He's gorgeous. And apparently he's got a silver tongue, too. His interests are typical of the coast. Money, 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 and making more of it. There was also a scandal recently where he was publicly critical of the church. Nothing came of it. I like the sound of him. And finally, we also have the Marches offering. Killian, scion of the prestigious, chaotic, quixotic 999's bloodline. A typical bear. Really. Loud and brash and self-absorbed. Oh, under Creator Dashboard there is a section for extensions. Okay, Creator Dashboard. Please hold. Creator Dashboard. Extensions. Oh no, what did I just say? Please hold. Add Twitch extension to my channel. Twitch.tv. Extensions. Introducing extensions. Okay, how do I do it? Extension manager. Okay, extensions. King of the castle. King of the castle. Add. You must configure this third-party extension before you go live. Activate. Okay, I'm going to restart the stream. So if the stream stops working, oh, it works? Is it working? Is the thing working? Okay, so maybe I don't need to restart. Okay, that's good. It's there, but it hasn't added yet. Can you save game? Yes. I can, but after this, this cutscene. It's telling you to join Pog. Okay, we will, and after this thing, I will do it. Okay. Unlike most barons, he's got no patience for hunting, prefers to spend his time in an armchair with a big book. He was high up in the army training the troops, but was dishonorably discharged. What do you think? By picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. Yeah, I like him. I like him. Cool. Oh, it's in? People just redo join. Okay, yeah, just type join. The atheist stockbroker? No, it's because my win condition is money related. So I want him, and the other reason is because, these guys were about to have, like, a rebellion. So now they're like, oh, I guess you're okay. Excellent. I'll make the arrangements. Chief Assistant Moe. You're loyal to the marsh? Hell yeah. An opportunity, Your Highness. A cursed ship sunk last week just off our coast. I request permission to salvage the wreckage. Kirk vessels are always full of valuable things. Wait. It's Stephanity. From the coast, and maybe off your coast, but it's in our waters by the 9th. In fact, it's closer to our city of Hythos than any of yours. But you seeded those waters years ago in exchange for a big chest of silver. You are having money problems, your greatness. Esteemed council, don't let this liar fool you. Some choices have uncertain outcomes called challenges. They can be random or based on a stat. It'll show the percentage. Okay. I like this game cause you get to read a lot of stories and you get to play together. Yeah, I like stories too. Whenever I first learned about this when I was playing it in somebody else's chat, and I got so into it, I was like, I love my faction. I hate this faction that my faction is angry at. Okay, what should be done with the Krith shipwreck in the waters between the north and the coast? Allow the chiefs to salvage the ship. Allow the patricians to salvage the ship. Salvage the ship but return any bounty to Krith. Leave the wreck alone. I mean, it's not like you're gonna do this, but that is my choice. I don't think anybody's going to. Yeah, how predictable. Everybody's voting for their own kingdom. Yeah, how predictable. Oh wow, people are voting to leave it alone, especially red. Oh, I see, I see. Voting has closed. 11 nobles voted to leave the wreck alone. Leave it alone! But what of the bounty? Of the riches? Authority challenge succeeded. That was a 40% roll. Though everyone protests the decision, word arrives in Hythos that a rogue salvage team is eaten by sharks and dashed across the reefs while trying to retrieve the ship's cargo. Ding ding. Far to the north, where snow blankets the landscape and wolves howl in the night. Ooh. Ooh. The chiefs plot to bring about the end of the world. Ragnarok. Chief Shoddy Shorty. Morgana has blessed us. The ice giants have agreed to parley. Chief Silam Bukan. The gods are good. With luck, this will be the foundation for an alliance strong enough to rock the world. The ice giants are a formidable ally, tall as a building and limbs like tree trunks, and those southerners don't know how to fight them like we do. But first we must offer something the giants desire. A whole kingdom worth of pillage? Just what I was thinking. If we fill the kingdom with bountiful goods and plunder, the giants will not be able to resist. For the next stage of the chief's scheme, they must raise other regions' trade to a combined total of 10 or more in 3 seasons. That's unique. Oh no, that's already true. That's already true. Adopt a law to alter how voting is run. You can only adopt one new law at a time and have a maximum of 3 laws. Ooh, this is cool. New law. New law. So I have a new law. If you vote for the monarch's choice and it is selected, I gain 1 authority. One or more regions are ready to rebel, as their defiance stat is higher than both authority and stability. If rebels get more victory points than the loyalists, they'll win the game. If loyalists get more victory points than the rebels, they'll put down the rebellion and continue the game. If multiple regions rebel and win, a vote between the 2 rebelling regions with highest stats will determine the successor. Important: rebelling regions have their schemes paused. So if you're rebelling, you cannot win using your normal scheme. Regions with a high military stat are more likely to overthrow the monarch with a rebellion. Okay, gotcha. If stability, authority, or treasury hit 0, the rebels win the civil war. Yeah, it's gotcha. Yeah. Okay, the chiefs are on the verge of rebellion, and they have a high military too. Gulp, gulp, gulp. I hope they don't rebel. Gulp, 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 gulp. Pox in the capital, no! The disease that I created and engineered to make me rich has backfired. No! Your Majesty, if I'm not intruding, the crystal pox has spread from the north to our capital. Hundreds of our citizens have succumbed. Our streets are covered in the glittering statues of the afflicted. Uh-oh. Oh no! Okay, indeed, if we could have stopped this. In any case, a rumor has spread among the peasants. They believe the only cure for the crystal pox is the Queen's touch. The Queen's touch? What exactly do they mean about that? Exactly what it sounds like. You laying your hands upon one of the infected and blasting them with your royal healing powers. But I don't have royal healing powers. Well, we both know that, but the common folk have always been superstitious about the hidden magic of the Queen. If you don't heal a few of them, they may storm the palace just to get their hands on you, or rather, your hands on them. Maybe they're right, maybe I do have magic. The crystal pox has no cure, Your Majesty. Now you're talking crazy. Only the 9th god can help them now. Okay, after I lose, can we play again? I have made some poor life decisions. Our kingdom is doomed. I was a terrible ruler. I suggest we look to the council for guidance. You're gonna ask them? Those guys are crazy. They're waging a war over a lost ring. Sorry, this is real. Hi, Master Kazan. Hi, everybody who joined. Hello, welcome. Welcome to our kingdom. Should the queen heal the pox victims, or should she hide from the mob? A. The queen should lay hands upon a token few of the infected. B. The queen should lay hands upon as many as possible. C. Triple the security around the palace until this blows over. Or D. We should let the crystal pox run its course. I am going to heal you. I am going to heal you all. Council, Council, stand back. Let me heal them. Council. I made a terrible mistake by spreading this disease. I have to use my magic powers. I've used my powers to stop them. I can fix them. I can fix him. I can fix him. Thank you, Council. "17 nobles voted for the queen should lay hands on as many infected as possible." Oh, my stability challenge failed. The next day, you ride out to the capital's central square and find a swarming mass of peasants waiting. They're a wretched sight, encrusted with oozing boils and crystalline growths, climbing over each other in their eagerness to reach you. I want to touch that. "Me! Touch me!" said the peasant. "Us! Save us!" said the peasant. As you lay your hands upon peasant after peasant, they get rowdier. They kick, strike, and stomp each other to receive the next blessing. The palace watch are swept away by a tide of begging, shrieking peasants. Fortunately, your honor guard are made of sterner stuff, the ones from the march. Yeah, the red team. They form a protective ring around you as the peasants snatch at your robes. "Fear not, my liege. Stay with us. We'll protect you." I say don't hurt anyone unless you have to. I help them. Readying their swords, the grizzled marcher veterans smash through the peasants and deliver you safely to their carriage. They bundle you in, smack your horse on its flank, and send you rattling off down the street. The stability is terrible. By the time you reach the safety of the palace, news of the riot has spread far and wide. To make matters worse, your honor guard have contracted crystal pox from all the peasant blood that was splattered about. Over the next few weeks, one by one, they turn into gleaming statues. It takes months for the pox to pass. When it's finally over, gemstones litter the streets, but the people are too busy mourning to pick them up. The treasurer has her servants collect them under the cover of darkness. That's so sad. Oh, the chiefs of the north are on the verge of rebellion, and it's led by Assistant Moe. Oh, 2 are voting to rebel. You need 6 votes to rebel. Are you guys gonna rebel? You guys gonna rebel? You can if you want to. Come now. Come now. I'm gonna get married. Your wedding to Tobias is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. Yeah, I do have healing powers. I do. Mhm. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Tobias at your sides. Do you take this man as your lawfully wedded husband? Yes. And then go do Okay, good. Oh, everyone's happy that I got married. Cool. Yeah, I'm married to Tobias. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new husband, Tobias, laps up the attention, delivering a witty speech in which he flatters you outrageously. By the time you find yourself alone with Tobias, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. You danced so beautifully, my wife. It was such a wonderful day, wasn't it? Yeah, that was so good. You endure a long conversation in which Tobias seems determined to flatter you relentlessly and agree with everything you say. By night's end, you still don't know who Tobias really is. His real personality is concealed beneath 100 layers of etiquette. You go to your separate bedchambers, still strangers. That's kind of sad. That's kind of sad. Oh, looks like you only need, wait. The rebellion is halted. Defiance is below. Oh, because the wedding raised the stability. The wedding raised stability and lowered your defiance. So you can't rebel. You can't rebel. Yeah, it's cheating. It is. How am I supposed to lead a rebellion when everyone is happy? After several days riding along muddy roads, you've arrived in the march for the Lord's hunt. What weapon did you bring for the occasion? A spear. And what animals did you bring to help you catch your prey? A falcon? Oh, your majesty, please, you could make it, said Baron Zeralager. Thank you, Warcoat. Thank you. You looked into falconry a bit. I did too. It looks awesome. It looks cool, but it's very, labor intensive. I see you've brought a spear. Marvelous choice, your majesty. And you've brought a falcon. Good for small game, your majesty. But I hope you're not hoping to hunt a deer with that thing. These woods are teeming with game, your majesty. As the queen, it's up to you to decide what we hunt. What's the white heart? Are you sure? Are you sure, Your Majesty? The white hart is said to live in these woods, but it's so rare and legendary and cool. Are you sure we should try? They say it's nearly impossible to catch. Yeah, let's do it. There's no shame in ambition, Your Majesty. Yeah, trust me, I have a falcon. Zero Lager lifts a horn to their lips and blows, producing a sound that scares the birds from the surrounding trees. Let the Lord's hunt commence! You spur your horse on through the undergrowth, your spear clutched in your sweaty palms. Your falcon soars overhead. You ride on and on through the wilderness, searching for a flash of light between the trees, but none is forthcoming. That day you go home disappointed. Do not be dispirited, Your Majesty. We will try again on the morrow. But the next day you are unlucky again. On the third day, you rise early and sally out to the woods. This is your last chance to catch the elusive beast. Tomorrow you must return to the capital. A 15% chance roll. Oh, we failed. The sun gets low in the sky. Once again, the legendary White Heart has not made an appearance. Can we come back? I hope we can come back and try again. Ratty! Thank you very much for the raid, Ratty. I hope you had a good stream. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. Ribbit. I'm Lily Hopkins. I'm a variety streamer. I'm an ASMR streamer. Hello. Hello. Yeah, I'm also the queen. I'm playing a game where you can join. You can literally be in the game. Everyone please follow Ratty. Yes. I love this game. Never mind, Your Majesty. It's been many decades since White Heart was caught in his woods. At least no one can fault your ambition. The next day, you begin the long ride back to the capital. The Lord's hunt was a wash, but the barons don't resent you for it. That's the fickle nature of any hunt, they tell you. Those scheming nobles, those schemers. Those schemers. A new honor guard. Yeah, we need a new honor guard because we turned our last ones into crystal with a terrible disease that we spread intentionally. The deaths of your honor guard in the line of duty was a tragedy, Your Majesty. But we don't have the time to mourn. We must replace them. The Queen needs protection. Each region offers a selection of elite heroes, chiefs with their most famous warrior heroes. Okay, yeah, we've heard this before. Oh wait, since the previous guard were marcher veterans who never lived to collect their pensions, the barons refused to send any more of their soldiers to die in your service. Yeah, well, I don't want them anyway. I want these guys. I want the Northern Berserker guys. Because this will further quell their defiance and then they won't have a little rebellion anymore. Very good, Your Majesty. I will make arrangements at once. The warrior heroes arrive a few weeks later. They swagger in with big grins and bigger axes, belching and singing and roaring out unsavory jokes. One of your courtiers faints. Perfect, perfect. Lord Patrician Zuzu. Your Steeped Highness, I recently arranged for the petrified bones of a long-dead giant to be imported to the coast from the north. I'm seeking a balance until hold a spice festival in its rib cage. What? Your Majesty, this is blasphemous. I'm the Gem 456, and in the north we believe that the giants are the children of the gods. To dig one up, take it from its homeland and profane its remains, it must not be done. Should the patricians be permitted to hold a bazaar in the skeleton of a giant over the chief's religious objections? A. Give permission for the festival to go ahead. B. Order Lord Patrician Zuzu 4985 to return the dead giant to its homeland. Or C. Send gold and gifts to the chiefs to smooth over their objections. Let the voting commence, Council. Council. Council, pick the different one. Council. No, Council. No! No, Council. Oh no! Voting has closed. 17 nobles voted to give permission for the festival to go ahead. The Spice Festival is a raving success, attracting visitors from across the kingdom to sample cardamom and saffron beneath the bones of an ancient behemoth. Okay, the coast really liked that, and the north really hated that. The chiefs mutter that it's a grave insult, but the pagans aren't ignore it. Stop rebelling. Stop rebelling.
Snake Venom 56 just subscribed. Thanks for the Discord emotes, Lamau.
Hey Snake Venom, you're welcome. You're welcome, you're welcome. And thank you for the 4 months. Lily, I had something I wanted to ask of you. This is my husband. This is my husband. What can I do for you? As you surely know, I run a very successful jewelers guild back home on the coast. But the current laws are a little restrictive for my trade. Lots of tariffs and regulations, you know, a lot of stuff that, I don't know, maybe you and the council could learn, I don't know. I was hoping you could push for some changes in the council. Eliminate some of the import duties on ATC jewels, perhaps? You want me to give the coast preferential treatment? I think it's only fair. The other regions can't compete with us anyway. I don't know, this seems wrong. This seems wrong. Very well, apologies for taking up your time. He sighs and withdraws. For the next week, he sleeps and takes his meals in another wing of the palace. Yeah, it's almost 2 hours. He'll have 8 more minutes. Yeah, he's malding. Okay. You can look at what you want to buy. So remember, Blue is trying to increase trade in the other 2 regions right now. Green is trying to lower my wealth. Red is trying to... What was Red trying to do? Red wants to increase their trade, I think. Okay, I started it. Yeah, I want Texas Town too. I did too. Time's up. Time's up. Ooh, farming. Okay, you guys funded the farming. And you guys funded... You have so much military! Oh, you're trying to succeed in your rebellion, that's why. That's why. Your marriage to Tobias is already a disaster. He can't stand the sight of you. When you are in the same room, it somehow always ends in an argument and a slammed door. The last thing on your mind is procuring an heir, but the needs of the kingdom must prevail. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. It felt more like a life sentence than a wedding, Mom. Oh, don't be so dramatic. You've done well so far, but something's still missing, an heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard. Or the youngest of your many cousins. Well, I can't have a child with my husband because he won't stay in the same room as me. Let's adopt a child from an orphanage. The nobles won't be too happy with a lowborn child being elevated to the status of a royal. I urge you to consider. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm sure history will remember you as a champion of the people, if it remembers you at all. I'll make the necessary arrangements. the spy master. Your Highness! The barons of the March are attempting to amass a store of gunpowder. You know, the explosive black powder from Kurth? What can I do? The barons have established contracts with Kurth merchants, no doubt at great expense. Without the coin to purchase more powder, however, their plot will fail. As it stands, the barons' trade is strong enough to procure a large gunpowder stockpile. If you wish to stop them, you will have to act fast. You bring the revelations, which the barons wholeheartedly deny, to the council. What should the crown do about the alleged import of gunpowder from Kurth to the March? Slap heavy tariffs on all imports to the March? Threaten Kurth with sanctions for supplying gunpowder to the barons? Delay scheme for one season? Allow the barons to import whatever they please. Do not pick this one. Do not pick this one. Do not pick this one. If you pick this one, you are a baron sympathizer. Veto it. Frankly, I don't think I need to veto it because there are 2 other regions. And if even one other region votes for C, that would be insane to me. Now you kind of want to vote for it, I'm vetoing it. I could also put my iron choice on it to increase authority. If it is picked. Whoa! Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, the March got slapped with heavy tariffs on all imports. Holy moly. That hurts for Red Team. Ten nobles voted to slap heavy tariffs on all imports to the March. March trade has decreased and defiance is now grumbling. Predictably, the barons roar about unfair treatments and the prejudices of the council, but the tariffs are passed nonetheless. The new laws certainly put a dampener on the barons' efforts to purchase the expensive explosive. You can only hope it will be enough. You're aware of the ice giants, right? Brutish creatures that live in the frozen wastes. In a time before time, they ruled the north and kept people as slaves. The chiefs are willing to let bygones be bygones. They're forging an alliance with the giants just to bring down your kingdom. Ice giants? That's bad. Yes. My intelligence suggests that the chiefs have offered up the kingdom as plunder for the giants when the time comes. No, we're not. No. Not true. No. It's not often I say this, but the kingdom's strong economy is a problem. Even ice giants can sense such a lucrative opportunity. Could we take them in a fight? Maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe ask the marshal. We haven't fought the giants in centuries. Only the chiefs know how, and they aren't likely to tell us. The two of them combined would be a formidable foe for even the most well-equipped army. What should be done about the ice giant threat? We are not sending tribute to the ice giants. They must be stopped. Should we build a wall, or should we trust in the strength of our military to stop them? We are not going to send a tribute to those stinky, stinky ice giants. We hate them. We hate them. We hate them with our precious. What should be done about the giant ice threat? Build a great wall along the northern border to lay scheme for one season. A wall? I don't think that's really necessary. Such things are always torn down eventually. Perhaps they're right, but at least it will take time for the giants to tear the wall down. Work on the so-called Lily's Wall begins right away. There's no time to waste. The chief's stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of the next season. Okay, I'll be right back for 5 minutes. Be right back.
Just subscribed. Your early stream yesterday helped me lots. Hug.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, and thank you very much for subscribing. Allah. I'm really glad you liked it. Okay, be right back. Hello, welcome to my stream. I hope you had a good break. Do you like this kind of game? Are you having fun? I love this kind of stuff, but I realize it might be a little slow going for some people. But I find it really interesting and cool. It's cool that you're all different factions and you're like thinking strategically and politically against one another. Oh, Ox, you're right here. No, you're already here. It's okay. Look at how many there are. Holy frick. 64 nobles. Oh, it uses Twitch chat. It uses Twitch chat. So like when there's a vote. No, Pangea, he's already in. That's what we're talking about. When there's a vote, you type votes. Yeah. Oh, look, Kurth. Here's Kurth.
Just subscribed. Derp.
Derp. Thank you very much for the 27 months, Pettivier. Thank you for all of your support. Okay. In the Grand Hall of Baron Pangea 67. Oh, Den didn't hear very dim. You should go back on the timestamp. To when you did it. In the Grand Hall of Pangea's castle, a number of figures are hunched over the hearth, plodding away. Hell! How goes the power hoarding? Not nearly fast enough. They keep raising their prices. Our trade is too weak for this. We're working on it. Soon these halls will be overflowing with the black powder. And then you might want to take a few of these torches down, eh? The Baron's aim is to raise their trade to at least 5. So if you're on the red team here, you're trying to increase your trade to 5. Oh, the Baron's got another wealth bonus. attacks the barons. The barons have been taxed. Your Majesty, I wish to speak to you about the situation in the north. Too long have the Northerners been allowed to worship their heathen tree gods, in brazen defiance of the ninth gods. Allow me to send some of my missionaries to the north. It's for good of the realm. You have my express permission. I want to worship the tree god, to be honest. The other regions are less than thrilled you did not consult the council, but it doesn't stop the mission from going ahead as planned. Oh no, the north is really mad. Everybody's mad, but I got more authority, that's pretty good. Stability is low. Unfortunately, it's a disaster. The missionaries' sanctimonious preaching does not go well in a region still mired in many real problems. Priests are run out of towns, beaten, or even murdered for their efforts. If anything, the mission sees many northern common folk and chiefs alike now cursing the church's name. As usual, Tobias has spent the day in his office as far away from you as the palace walls allow. He hates me, bros. He hates me. My husband hates me. Yeah, rebel, it means you vote for, so there is a separate vote for everybody's, rebellion based on their defiance. After you've eaten your supper dinners, he strolls in wearing an obviously fake smile. I've endured this so-called marriage as long as I can bear, but I simply couldn't do it anymore. Your August Majesty, it's time we part ways. I want a divorce. Thank the ninth, now we can stop pretending. Pretending? But all that glitters. If you've been pretending, you haven't been doing it very well, bitch. My own homeland, the coast, is a disaster because of you. The soldiers can barely complete their drills, and their armor's falling apart. You're supposed to be doing good things for my people, not abandoning them. You didn't even lift a finger to help the coastal merchants when they were in need. Are we the bad guys? Are we the bad guys? Am I the bad guy? This was never going to work. It's over now for good or ill. I called for the Archbishop to witness the divorce ceremony. Yes, well, good evening, Your Majesty. I know this is awkward, but I'll ensure it all goes smoothly as possible. Oh no, not you. Archbishop, surely you can't support this. Your Majesty, I care about the kingdom a great deal. And King Consort Tobias was very convincing that the kingdom is better without him being married to you. Okay, let's get this done, Your August Majesty. We can't divorce. I love you. You had your chance, Lily. What more is there to say? Is there anything that will change your mind? For a second, Tobias looks thoughtful. Let the church speak of the cult of the undivided. It's a legitimate belief, and it's been restricted too long. What's the cult of the undivided? You're gonna destroy the kingdom with this lower stability way too much. Is there a way I can increase my stability? Please. These are all the same thing. I can't believe it came to this. Soon Tobias is ready to leave. It's a pity it ended up this way. But it's probably better in the long run, isn't it? Should have done the cult. No, because the cult would take me down to 1 stability and kill me. Then he's gone, leaving you in the palace with no one but your honor guard, your huge household of servants, the palace watch, and your inner circle of advisors, practically alone. I lost! I lost! I lost! I'm dead. Divorce killed me. Word quickly gets out. The kingdom is shaken by the news. In the capital and beyond, everyone's gossiping about what happens. Lord Patrician the Smile. By the 9th, your esteemed highness, you rejected my dear Tobias, my own blood. This is an outrage. No, he divorced me. Unless I would convert to his crazy cult. Actually, he divorced me. That's not the point. I and my fellow patricians worked hard to put a dowry together for poor Tobias, tailor his outfit, prepare the feast. Now that the marriage is dissolved, I petition the queen to refund the cost of the wedding. No, I'm not doing that. Shut up. I'm not doing that. Hand over the capital's best farm animals. Can I raise my stability? How can I raise my stability? Should the cost of the wedding be refunded to Lord Patrician the Smile? Hand over the capital's best farm animals as an alternative gift, or the queen will hand nothing over.
Vampirix360 just subscribed.
Thank you very much for the 3 months, Vampirix. Voting has closed. The queen will hand nothing over. By all that glitters, this is an insult, not just to my family, but to all patricians. The coast is now enraged. As anger grows in the coast, you do hear whispers that some believe you are in the right for standing your ground. Hopefully your supporters will win out. Meanwhile, the smile is put up Tobias in his estate, which turns out to be a great expense. You guys lost a bunch of money. He He may run into problems with his unconventional religious beliefs, but that's no longer your problem. Yeah, the smile is frowning. I have to increase my stability or I'm gonna die. It's Ravier. That's him. That's Ravier. Your Highness, this is an outrage. I like the snowflake in the background. That looks so cool. It's like a fractal. It's a fractal. Your Highness, this is an outrage. Noble Patrician Esdaga is trying to steal my bear. What? Your bear? It's not there, bear. I was about to buy this beast from an adventurer in the Tatterlands when Chief Ravier turned up shouting and raving about Skurinorn. Who's Skurinorn? The northern goddess of medicine and knowledge. The bear wears her mark upon her brow, clear as day. This is a matter for the consul, definitely. Definitely get the consul in here. Mark my words, if this bear is not brought to the north where she belongs, there'll be trouble. Okay, what should be done with this potentially sacred bear? A, if it's sacred, Chief Ravier should have the bear. B, finders keepers, noble patrician Esdaga can have the bear. Or C, encourage a bidding war between the two nobles. Give it back to who? Who should have the bear? Justice for the bear. Oh, justice for the bear now, huh? Can I get some stability, please? Voting has closed. 10 nobles voted for. If it's sacred, Chief Ravier should have the bear. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. The chiefs gratefully purchased the bear for an extortionate amount from the Tatterlands adventurer, who can't believe her luck. Okay, Ravier lost a bunch of money, but oh, they're less mad now. They're not as angry. They're not as mad anymore. Hello, William. Hello. Okay, but the coast is really mad. Naturally, the patricians aren't happy to have lost their potential zoo exhibit, but there's little they can do. The bear turns out to be a fearsome creature with bright white fur and intense green eyes, and she's vast. Even on all fours, she stands taller than a wagon. She's transported north slowly and carefully, sedated by special herbs and followed by a stream of worshipping villagers. Chief Ravier is delighted that Skurinorn's will has been done. Yeah, faith can't get any lower. They don't believe in the ninth god, they only believe in their trees. Which I agree. I think I lost. back in the north, Chief Shoddy Shorty is hosting yet another feast at their clan hall. Meat is being passed around in good measure, and some chiefs are dancing on the tables. That can only mean two things: really good news or really bad news. Children, pass me the drink, you old lout. I'm drinking until my ancestors can feel it. Were those ice giants I saw on my way through your lands? Have we really done it? Your eyes don't deceive you, pal. They'll be marching with us come the morrow. The gods are good. But what happens after the ice giants march? Axe of my ancestors, I hadn't thought of that one. Someone fetch me another drink, then assemble the other chiefs quickly, damn you. How should the chiefs use their alliance with the ice giants to their advantage? A. Let the ice giants fight alone and swoop into the kingdom's rescue. Or B. March with the giants and devastate the kingdom. Voting has closed. 8 nobles voted to lower stability. There won't be much left of the palace after this, but we'll build a new one, bigger and fancier with more bones. More bones! Ale sloshes all over the floor as Chief Shoddy Shorty teeters on the edge of a bench. Either way, we'll sort it out when we're done pillaging. For now, let's party. Yeah, more bones, yeah. We do need to make sure the kingdom is sufficiently unstable. Don't forget. It'll unite and repel us, ice giants or no. For the final stage of their scheme, the chiefs must lower stability to 1 or less. The end game. The end game. At least one region has entered the final stage of their scheme. If they pass it, they'll win the game. There are some exceptions. If 2 or more regions pass a final stage, the winner will be decided at random. 0 stat endings. If stability, authority, or treasury hit 0, and a final scheme stage passes at the same time, the scheme takes priority. If a rebellion ends with a rebellion win and a final scheme stage passes at the same time, the scheme takes priority. Good luck. The monarch can only win in ambition events, which will appear after you've acquired an heir. Okay, I have a chance to raise my stability. Please help me. Please help me. Okay, the patricians of the coast and the chiefs of the north are both on the verge of rebellion. The barons are not ready to rebel. All is lost. Over the last week, the kingdom has fallen apart. Gripped by rioting and unrest, the common folk have risen against you. It's anarchy out there. You've sheltered in the palace while the mob heaves through the streets, toppling statues and dragging nobles through their mansions to be stoned to death. You must regain control, your majesty. That one's Deckard Cain, I think. That's my Deckard Cain voice. All is lost. It's too late. Call an urgent council meeting. Can't be done. The nobles have returned to their homes to look after their families. They face similar unrest within their borders. Fetch me my marshal. The marshal is trying to contain the riots. Send for the treasurer. The treasurer cut her losses this morning and she left with a bunch of her gold. Our options are limited. Somewhere nearby, glass smashes. You become aware of a dull, muted roar, like a flood rushing through a valley. I believe the common citizens have arrived at the palace to meet you in person, Your Majesty. The roar is 10,000 angry voices getting louder and louder. Swords clash, along with gurgling screams. Do you have any ideas? I just won. Your chancellor opens a nearby window and sticks a leg out. It was not, Your Majesty. I'll see you on the other side. They leap out into the open air. There's a long shriek followed by a distant thud. Are there any hidden exits? It's my fault for allowing things to get to this point. She takes a step toward you, pulling a curved blade from somewhere within her sleeve. She's gonna Assassin's Creed me. For the good of the kingdom. Fight back? She threw her knife at me. As you tumble down the steps with the blade between your ribs, the roar of the mob grows louder and louder. Having left no heir, it will be up to the nobles to vote for your successor from among the claimants. You can only hope they will keep the kingdom more stable than you did. Okay, vote for a successor. Basil from the coast or Rain from the march. Why no blue, guys? What about blue? My understanding is that blue does not care at all about naming a successor and they just want to destroy the universe. They're trying to destroy the castle right now. "14 nobles voted for the next monarch to be Rain. The Barons win. Red team wins. Patchy, 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 patchy. Patchy, 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 patchy. Patchy, 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 patchy. It's rigged. You voted for it. You voted for it. What do you mean it's rigged? Having plunged the kingdom into utter chaos, Queen Lily was assassinated by the spy master, whose loyalty was always to the kingdom, not the queen. The patricians failed to turn the kingdom's depths against it, and the moment had passed. Ever practical, they set about collecting interest and hoarding wealth, waiting for the time to scheme once more. The chief's agreement with the ice giants fell apart, and the giants ended up attacking the north instead. The subsequent war kept the chiefs too busy to worry about matters of the throne. The barons leapt into the power vacuum left by Queen Lily's death, and Rain took the crown with the council's blessing. Cool.
Mama_Bell just subscribed. Stinky says less than 3. Hi Lily.
Yeah, this game is all about the next successor. Thank you very much for the raid, Lanky Coast. And thank you very much, Mama Bell, for the 7 months. Yeah, they AFK'd and still won. Sheesh. Rigged. Talk about rigged. That was only 2 years. I could win next time. The wealthiest noble was Ultima Jago, and the poorest noble was his assistant Malay. The kingdom. Queen Lily the bad. I'm bad. I was bad. Okay, next time I'll do better. What did you do that was so bad? I spread a disease. I spread a disease that destroyed the kingdom. And then, there was a rumor that I had magic abilities that could, fix the disease. So I went out and, like, signed autographs to everyone. Okay. It's not my fault. Continue your dynasty. Your second game will include dynasty events which continue they continue the story. They continue the story. Your nobles will return to their previous regions and keep their wealth. That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, let's play one more. Monarch Reign of the Hopkins Dynasty. I don't want to play as Reign. I don't care about Reign. Reign sucks. We're not doing that. Reign sucks. Okay. Lily Hopkins. Okay, play on Twitch. Okay, I don't know. I don't like the patricians of the coast anymore. I think they're jerks. I think they're all jerks. Okay, we'll do it. Green. You got green. Good job. Cool. The east, the coast, and the south. Look at all these chickens. I know how to do this already. I already know how to do this. Your Majesty, please sort of do the thing, please, Your Majesty. Okay. What kind of coronation should be held for the new queen? Host a lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine. Invite foreign dignitaries to show off our wealth. Throw the queen in the river. Or put on a vast banquet for the queen. Don't throw me in the river. No! No! You're gonna throw me in the river. It is decided the queen will be thrown in the river. Okay, we've already seen this. Okay. Yeah, it's tradition. She killed me. She killed me. She killed me. Your Majesty, the first few years of your reign are the most difficult. You're new and unproven. Okay, pick my goal. My goal. Yeah, stability. Stability. We're going for stability. Okay, let's meet the council. Now that you're the queen, your first duty is to meet with the council of nobles. The nobles hail from all over the kingdom. The desolate east, the wealthy coast, and of course the scorching south. An honor to finally meet your acquaintance, Your Majesty. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. How'd you know about that? Gozu. It's Gozu. It's venerable gold. A pleasure, Your August Majesty. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. It's Stephency. May the 9th bless your reign, Your Majesty. I trust you will conduct yourself with honor and faith, Stephency. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. Jacquina. A false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. Grandees of the South, this is a stain on our honor. We must not allow it to go unanswered. Okay, Team Yellow is voting for the win condition. Team Yellow. You can vote for lowering stability, lowering defiance, or raising faith. Six nobles voted for highest faith. You do have pretty high faith. Yeah, my goal here is marked with this little crown thing. Stability. There's all sorts of heresy in the capital, and the grandees intend to expose it. First, they must ensure the South is beyond reproach. To advance their scheme, the grandees must be the region with the highest faith in 3 seasons. Hello, participants of the coast. I claim throne is far more legitimate than that of Queen Lily. Something must be done. Which scheme should the patricians pursue to overthrow the new queen and place their preferred claimant, Sabina, on the throne? Intimidation, raise others' defiance. Monopoly, raise own trade. Or conspiracy, lower treasury. Foreign nobles voted to raise others' defiance. Interesting. The patricians planned to hold the queen hostage in her own palace. First, they must distract the spymaster. To advance their scheme, the patricians must raise other regions' defiance to a combined total of at least 6. These guys are like vampires. My fellow counts. In ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false Queen Lily wears the crown. Highest farming, lower own faith, or lower own defiance? Your faith is pretty low. Your farming is pretty good though too. Voting has closed. Highest farming, interesting. The counts plan to summon an ancient famine demon that will devastate all other regions, paving a clear path to the throne. First, they must ensure the East can withstand a famine. To advance their scheme, the counts must be the region with the highest farming in 4 seasons. A demon, huh? A demon. Bees. Bees. Count the gem 456. Your Highness, terrible news from the East. The bees have vanished. All the bees? All of them. Every single last bee. We counts rely on the bees for our honey trades. But worse, in the East, bees are bringers of good fortune. If we look after them, they look after us. It's a grim omen indeed if they've deserted us. Our peasants are scared that we've offended the bees somehow. We must track them down. Yeah, we must. How should the council help track down the mysteriously missing bees? Bees come and go, let nature take its course. Send messengers to investigate other regions, or ask the peasants if they noticed anything wrong. Bzz. Bzz. Voting has closed. Oh, I skipped it. What one? Was it B? Oh, I think it was C that won. Pa, what do the peasants know? Oh, I suppose it's better than nothing. Okay. We have high stability but low authority now. The nobles scoff at the queen lowering herself to listen to the peasantry. The peasants themselves are happy to have a voice for a change. You hope to find something useful soon. Okay, we get to pick the honor guard again. The counts with the Knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose. Patricians have the gladiators, and the grandees have the fiercest battle nuns of hell. Tell me about the Eastern Knights. Whoa, cool. They are highly respectable. They understand palace etiquette, but it's been years since they fought in an actual battle. They mostly write poems. The Southern Battle Nuns. Terrifying warriors, and they've sworn a vow of silence, so they won't spill state secrets. That sounds kind of good. But their faith and loyalty is to the church above all, even your safety. Yeah, that is scary. A band of fearsome fighters from the Tatterlands called the Battle-Bitten Brethren. They specialize in bodyguard work, but they're costly. And hiring foreigners will be considered an insult to all the regions. Okay, I have my decision. We are going to pick the Eastern Knights. Yes, we will. The knights arrive a few weeks later. They are all extremely pale and extremely polite. The commander introduces herself with a florid bow before reading out a poem she's written for the occasion. Count Sladoog died. Sorry, Count Sladoog. Murder! My father, Count Sladoog, has been murdered! And I know who did it! It was Grandi Eviona too, by Zaina's ashes. Don't let her deny it. I won't deny that I killed the venerable Count Sladoog. But it was no murder. Sladoog agreed to an honorable duel, which I won. Blood and stars! It was no duel, it was a cold-blooded killing. What reason would my father possibly have to duel you in the first place? The reason for any duel is between the challenger and the challengee, a private matter not fit for this council. Hold a trial. The grandee is a danger to all. Imprison her. The spy master should investigate to find evidence. Or a duel is a duel. I think I like C. Yeah, I like C. We have to find the truth. The truth is important. The Ting has closed. 17. Oh, a lot of people agreed to find evidence. If you wanted to killed my father and admitted it right here, what more do you need? I will make this as swift as possible, Your Majesty. The sooner we get to the bottom of this, the better. We have an auction. Time's up. Okay. Yellow team voted for a cathedral to raise their faith, and purple team voted for an aqueduct to raise farming. Makes sense. A stinging problem. An eastern peasant has word of the Count's bees, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, I don't want to get anybody in trouble, but, I just saw a big old swarm of bees going over to the south. Grandee Inflamus stamps in, his face swollen and covered in stings. Those damn Counts! I bet they sent the bees, they sent their bees to trouble us. They've been attacking you? Verily! By the night, these bees must be destroyed. No one dares to go outside. Our markets are ruined. Blooded stars. Those bees are our livelihood. If they're killed, they'll bring bad luck to all of us. Then you should have taken better care of them, shouldn't you? Should we focus on luring the bees back to the east, destroy the bees in the south, or get the church to help heal the peasants? We will not hurt the bees. We will help the peasant or bring the bees back home. Bzz. and 16 nobles voted to get the church to help heal the peasants. Grandee Infamous looks pleased and bows, hurrying away to summon some priests. Not every priest is happy about the risk of stinging, but enough attend the peasants to get them in better shape for work. Soon the markets have returned to normal. The South is doing pretty good. That was very lucky. Finding a spouse. In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your— oh yeah, it's my mom. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? I don't want to get married. Nonsense, a queen cannot rule alone. I don't care. My dear, who said anything about love? This is a royal marriage. Just tell me the type of candidate you want. You can always say no after you've had a look at them. Okay, show me any. Excellent. I'll send out the messengers to the most influential noble families in the whole kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Oh, the investigation. Your Majesty, I've returned from my investigation of Count Sadug's death in the East. What did you find? We failed a 65% check. Not a lot, I'm afraid. Sadug's servants were too afraid to testify, and there was no physical evidence of any wrongdoing. It's clear a duel did take place and the victim died of a rapier cut from Grandee Aviona too, but I can't prove anything else beyond that. So you've confirmed what I've said since the beginning. Perhaps we can move past this issue and move on to more important things. What should be done? Despite the lack of evidence, Aviona is still guilty of murder. The evidence is inconclusive. We'll have to have a trial. There's no evidence of murder, so Aviona is innocent. Trial. 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 Have a trial, it's fair. Vote for trial. Why do you wanna— no. Have a trial. "17 nobles voted that Grandee Aviona II is innocent." Innocent? By the blood of the dead, you will not get away with this, Aviona II. Don't worry about him. Tensions between the Grandees and the Counts may be high for a while, but we will survive. The South is now loyal. That's good, at least. We've done justice. Okay, we did justice. Okay, cool. The patricians are making extra gold this season. I will tax. I will tax the Grandees. Because you guys voted not to have a fair trial. You guys voted to not have a fair trial, and you have a crazy amount of money. Yeah. Yeah. Eligible options, I'm just gonna tell you no about all of them. What if I don't want to marry any of them? Voted for justice and got punished. You didn't vote for justice, you said no trial. Saying that, oh, you can go free is not justice. Because there might have been a murder. There might have been a murder. Roland from the comedic dynasty. Eulalia. The sleep monster estates. Zacintha. The zero logger lineage. Should I get married? Should I get married? Who's doing the best on their goal? Grandy is nuts. Are the patricians trying to lower this or raise this? I guess they're trying to raise this. And what are the Grandies trying to do to Faith? Raise everything? They're trying to raise Faith? Okay, it's Roland. It's Roland. Pog. Now I'm married to Roland. Dealing with the swarm. Your Majesty, some good news! The priests have been making herbal ointments. Roland is from the east. He's purple team. He's purple. I can't stay awake this whole game. It's too hard to stay awake. They think they've discovered some new anti-venom that's more effective. Should the council aid the southern priests with their anti-venom research? Yes. No more bead talk! Yes, we will contribute. Start vote. Yeah, just a little nap. We will contribute. The crown will contribute to the research. Faith is now fanatical. That was a good vote. Thank you for the vote. Plague ship. What's this? Finally we get a coast storyline. The Royal Navy has stopped a ship in the harbor at Thalassus, Your Majesty. It's a merchant vessel from Dania. And the crew have come down with some kind of plague. Not again. Not again. The captain refuses to go home, saying his crew need food and medical attention. Tell me more about the plague. Ultima Jago, Ultima Jago. Yeah, the crystals. Creeping scourge. Killed half of the kingdom a few centuries ago. Okay, that sounds terrible. I'm vetoing this. Do not let that ship offload. Do not let them offload. Okay, quarantine the ship, but take the goods. Quarantine the ship and toss the goods into the sea, or sink the ship and all aboard. I think both are okay, to be honest. B is probably a bit better for me, personally. But I think they're both alright. We have sunk the ship. Look, you're on Team Patrician. Yeah. Okay. The coast is mad. The coast lost trade and is really angry. And Ultima Drago lost 300 gold. Do you have a VODs YouTube channel? Not really. I do have a YouTube channel, but I don't post to it very often. In a picturesque castle overlooking the southern city of Calaville, two grandees lay back to enjoy the sun. Oh yeah, there is a non-YouTube one. There's one that isn't on YouTube. Denchi, it's Denchi. Powers be. Whispers of our plan have reached the peasants, and they are in an uproar. They call for the sins of the queen to be laid bare. I already have leads on information from inside the palace that we can use against the queen. This game is hard, cause you just get in trouble for everything. This game is get in trouble, Gaiden. It's if you're the king, you get in trouble for this and that. We have the High Inquisitor on our side, but we must also sow dissent in the other regions. For the next stage in their scheme, the Grandees must raise other regions' defiance to a combined total of 8. That should be fairly easy. Oh, other regions. Okay. They announced they will make it easier for the king to win. golden choice swing votes. After voting, nobles can change their minds and vote for a different option. That's funny. You can reverse vote. You could trick people. You could trick people. Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm too tired to stay awake. Good night. Good night. Good night. I can't stay awake. Good night. Good night. I'll stream earlier tomorrow. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Thank you for watching. Good night. Good night. Thank you for playing with me, by the way.